people are not writing those stories, because sport is something that's very primal, and it evokes reactions like right from within. You don't have to manipulate the audience, because cinema as a medium is very manipulative. Not just because of what it did to my career, but what it did for me as a person it really gave me a lot of confidence. A lot of fun, yeah. The fun started with the preparations with me and Suraj. We had to look like athletes, so a lot of preparations with baseball. None of us knew how to throw a baseball, obviously. So we had like 3 weeks of training in Delhi. Trainers come down from America, practicing 4 hours every day. And then because we were quite lean, we had to put on muscle to look like athletes as well. So 2 hours of gymming after that, and really rigorous diets and everything, all of that. So that was really hard. The pain really began, right up front. And then it was just all fun after that, with Jon and the gang, and they're always cracking jokes. Jon and Lake Bell, they have amazing senses of humor, and we used to have a lot of fun here. For example, when they were shooting in India, we wanted to give them a taste of authentic Indian food, because we used to make like Firangi wala khana for them, so that they don't get hurt. But I cooked like my mother's Dal Makhani, and Pitabash cooked really good chicken, and everybody was like water from their eyes and nose, but they loved it. Jon was kind enough to ask for the recipe for my dal, so that was fun. I think there's a dearth of writing. I mean, people are not writing those stories, because sport is something that's very primal, and it evokes reactions like right from within. You don't have to manipulate the audience, because cinema as a medium is very manipulative. The context becomes more important than the content. So here with sport, you don't have to manipulate the audience as much, basically. It's a pity that I think more stories aren't being written, especially in a place like India, where we love that masala, we love that energy, and we love that larger than life thing that sport really is. So I really hope that this kind of changes that trend, and there's more films being written like that, because there's some amazing stories in sport. There's some amazing sports people even in India. For example, I'm a huge fan of Bethany Hamilton abroad, who's just got 1 arm, and she just won a surfing championship. So there's a lot of people in a lot of different sports that are amazing people and amazing stories there. Hopefully people start writing more of them. No, I want to just do good work, basically. It could come from India, or from somewhere in Tamil Nadu or Bhojpuri. I don't know. It could be any language, could be Chinese. I just want to be part of good writing, parts that I believe in, parts that mean something to the story. And the reason to do a film are diverse. Sometimes you do it for just because it's an amazing story. You might not have a great part in it, but it's an amazing story, and you really want to be a part of that. Sometimes the character is great, sometimes it's the people who are making the film that you want to work with. So there's a different criteria, but number one is the film and the character. So depending on that, that's how I rate a project. I really want to work in Bollywood. Yeah, this is where I'm born. I'm from India, and my family always tells me, "Hey, Bollywood mein kam, Bollywood mein kam. We're proud of you for all the things you're doing abroad, but we want to see you in Bollywood." I really liked Highway. I think that's a good concept, good film. Queen was very nice recently. Good performances, amazing, and obviously Gangs of Wasseypur. There's a lot of all the younger directors. They're trying something different. They're breaking the mold, and trying to take a different path. And the best thing is that there's an audience for it now, and because of the burst of technology, people have access to different cultures, and are more open-minded to receiving cinema of a newer kind. So it's a great time to be a filmmaker or an artist right now. Yeah, we've grown up, we're older now. The kids have really grown up. I mean, my God, they're even more stunning now. Yeah, life has changed there. I mean, in the sense that, obviously opened a lot of doors for me. People know who you are. It kind of, at least, if it doesn't get you the job, it at least gets your foot in the door, I always say. So you now have a resume, something that's, that's heavy on my resume. So it's really good for me. I'm very lucky and blessed to have had something like Slumdog. And not just because of what it did to my career, but what it did for me as a person it really gave me a lot of confidence. I was a really shy, introvert kind of a guy, and I couldn't give this interview as well before, if you met me before Slumdog. So it has changed me a lot, and hopefully for the better. So